Yung 6 years, almost 6 years na sinasabi ng iba talaga nasayang yung arbitral victory natin. Paano natin paano natin mababawi yun? How do we make up for lost time po under the BBM administration? May binanggit
Well,
na po kayo kanina, di ba? Yung isa, unang-una, pagbawalin yung pangingisda ng mga foreigners, in particular the Chinese, doon sa West Philippine Sea. What else
well,
po?
I have three proposals, no? Kasi uh, we can have a agreement with Vietnam, Malaysia, uh, and Brunei, and also Indonesia if it wants. Na kasi may overlapping claims tayo on maritime eh. Dalawang dispute yan eh, territorial at saka maritime.
Yeah.
Yung territorial, uh, nobody will agree to submit it to arbitration. But yung maritime, meron tayong overlapping boundaries sa EEZ natin with Vietnam, with Malaysia. So we can agree to submit this to arbitration. Vietnam, Malaysia, Philippines, and even Brunei, if it wants to submit this to arbitration. Papayag naman ng Malaysia and Brunei. In fact, they suggested that before. Ayaw lang natin eh. Pero it's time to agree to that, to submit it to arbitration para among ourselves, sinasayan, wala na tayong overlapping claims. Klaro na. At saka simple naman lang eh. Pag may overlap yan, median line lang eh. You just go to the middle, parang hating kapatid yan eh. Middle portion yan eh. So, and we will invite China. May overlap ka rin. Sumama ka. But of course, China will not agree. So, ang mangyari niyan, wala na tayong dispute among ourselves sa overlap. The only country na may dispute sa atin is China. So, we are able to isolate China. That's the first step. No? Second step is we will have a convention based on the arbitral award as to the maritime boundaries of our exclusive economic zones. We will say na beyond the territorial sea, there's freedom of navigation, and in the extended continental shelf, may freedom of navigation and overflight. There can be naval drills, but that is for other foreign navies, and we will invite other foreign countries to sign the convention. So, ang mangyari niyan, sasama yun of course sa papayag ang US, EU, Japan, Australia, India, because that's what they want. And ang mangyari dyan, that is an acknowledgement by all of these naval powers na Vietnam also has an EEZ, Malaysia has an EEZ, we have an EEZ, Brunei has an EEZ, and that is a recognition. In effect, they are repudiating the 9-9 claim of China. So we will have the entire world join our convention.
Para siyang reinforcement sa arbitral ruling.
Yes.
Reinforcement.
Ang anchor niyan is the arbitral ruling na yung 9-9 has no basis whatsoever. Kasi siya ang sabi ng ng arbitral award eh. So with this ruling, everybody has an EEZ. And since we already agreed on the boundary, wala nang overlap, we can now say in the EEZ ng Vietnam, Malaysia, Brunei, Indonesia, there's freedom of navigation. So please sign the convention. We'll tell that to EU, to Japan, America. So China will be isolated. And nobody now will recognize the 9-line. All the naval powers already agree. And third course of action is we have to file an extended continental shelf claim off the coast of Luzon. Kasi, di ba, nag-file tayo sa Benham Rice, wala namang kalaban doon, and the UN affirmed na meron tayong extended continental shelf sa Benham Rice. On the other side of Luzon, facing the South China Sea, ganyan din. We have to file now our extended continental shelf because Vietnam filed its extended continental shelf, Malaysia, tayo na lang hindi because Duterte doesn't want to file kasi he does not want to displease China. But so what? We have to file because that's our exclusive, that's our extended continental shelf. So yun yung third action natin, to file an extended continental shelf claim in the South China Sea off the coast of Luzon. In fact, handa na tayo eh. Nag-prepare na yung NAMRIA, yung DFA, ready to file na yan sa UN Commission on the Limits of the Continental Shelf. Pero hinihinto lang, pinipigil lang ni Duterte kasi magagalit ang China.
Gaano po kalaki yung yung chance na makuha natin yung pwede nating hilingin dito sa extended continental shelf? Kasi very landmark yun na naipanalo po natin sa Benham Rice, no? Yun po sa east, sa mga nanonood po, no?
Sigurado yan kasi the only opponent there is China, and China malayo eh. It's walang overlap eh. So the only basis of China is the 9-dash line to claim it. Wala na yung 9-dash line. Sinabi na ng tribunal walang basis yan eh. So it should be affirmed, no?
So basically, kahit sa anggulo tingnan, talagang mali ang China dito. Kung matatalo man tayo, talagang a big part of it is our own doing. Parang ganun po, ano?
Yeah, pag
Legally.
natalo tayo, because we waived it. The only way we can lose is if we waive it.
Yung dito po, yung binabanggit yung second option, yung convention, can that be seen as a replacement for the code of conduct? Kasi iba medyo pessimistic, di ba? Kasi meron din tayong 2002 Declaration on the Conduct of Parties sa South China Sea. Hindi po siya non-binding. Hindi po siya binding. Pero ang pinag-uusapan na napakahaba na, mukhang wala na pong pinatunguhan, yung legally binding dapat sana na Code of Conduct dito sa South China Sea. Yung po ba binabanggit yung kanilang convention, pwede po, mas realistic po siyang replacement doon sa COC?
Yes, because yung convention na yan, we don't need the consent of China. Ang problema sa COC, we need the consent of China. And China will give its consent kung makuha nila lahat. And China will not agree to include the Scarborough Shoal, no? Gusto nila Spratlys lang. Vietnam wants the paracels to be included also in the Code of Conduct. So talagang walang pag-asa yung Code of Conduct because China wants to limit it to the Spratlys. Ayaw naman ayaw natin, ayaw rin ng Vietnam. At saka gusto natin that the arbitral award be included in the Code of Conduct. Of course, ayaw ng China yon. So we have to have an agreement, convention, na it can take effect even without the consent of China.